Good morning. Welcome to our 6 a.m. Pacific time daily devotional. And of course, for those people with daylight savings, it's a little different time, which prompts me to remind everyone that in Europe, there's no daylight saving time for our community there. So for those people who have been joining the noon Pacific time spiritual chain reaction for peace for our community in Ukraine, well, now it will be 1 p.m. for us because the time doesn't change in Europe. So if you're interested in joining the spiritual chain reaction for peace, I will give you the link to that in just a moment so that you can join us. Here it is. And so, I'm sorry, that still says noon, but I just mentioned to you that it's 1 p.m. now that we've changed our daylight savings time. I thank you for joining, and I love seeing you join. I'm wondering how many people will be signing on later because they forgot in North America and Canada to change their time. We're using 365 Science of Mind to go through the year, and my commitment is to be here every day this year, or when I'm traveling, to at least record it in advance so that we can have continuity. And we're reading these ideas, and they are to stimulate us, and sometimes I argue with them, as we should. And today's topic is one of those topics. The topic is forgiveness. And in my opinion, my taste, this is a little superficial. It's a little black and white, and it has the potential to be dangerous for people who are traumatized, for people who have been abused, for people experiencing war. This kind of superficial treatment of forgiveness is not okay. So I was reading it this morning, and I just felt sad. And I felt like I want to apologize to anyone and everyone who has ever been hurt or re-traumatized by religious teachings that insist that they must forgive when they are already hurting. It was quite a good, solid case to not forgive before the time is right. That forcing somebody into a state of mind that they are not ready for is not only unkind, but perhaps mentally and emotionally dangerous. So there's so much to say about forgiveness that cannot be fit into 3 paragraphs on a page. There's no one size fits all, and it is the most tender of topics. So today I offer to you that if you are feeling called towards reclaiming wholeness, and forgiveness is part of that path, so don't do it alone. Oh my goodness me. Most certainly get assistance. And I'm talking about assistance from somebody who is a subject matter expert. because forgiveness work is well, it's like performing brain surgery, right? So don't, in my opinion, let any scripture or any religious teacher tell you what you must do when it comes to forgiveness, when your whole being is screaming, no, it's dangerous to do this. Listen to the wisdom of your own soul and think instead, well, what are the steps that I can take to reclaim my sense of wholeness? So I'm going to share with you a video because last month one of our themes was forgiveness, and so I talked about it and along these lines. And if you want to watch that, I'll put it in the chat for you to watch because it deserves tender and careful treatment. So I'm not even going to read today's reading. I'm just not. I'm going to take a moment with you to breathe and to exhale and to make myself available for this moment of reflection. And in the infinity of life where I am, all is present, because that is the nature of infinity, nothing excluded. Always in its full, rich, blessed form. And so in this infinity, I throw open my heart to embrace my whole self with everything that I've done and everything that I've failed to do, and everything that has gone before and everything that is yet to come. And in this particular moment, I rest. I let go of everything so that I may refuel from that source. And as I do this, I realize that that which I'm doing in my own awareness for myself, I am doing for all. And that together we are doing for all, refueling from the center so that wherever a person, a sentient being is on the journey of self-expression, this prayer and this consciousness is present and available. And so with no need to insist upon anybody's path of journeying into wholeness, a particular choice or way, I relax into knowing that there is good in the world, there is good in me, there is love in the world, there is love in me. There is wholeness present, and I am sensing and feeling it and tuning in and tapping into it. I call it spirit, and it is forever expressing its harmonizing self through all of creation. Infinite, eternal, the great giver of life. And it is the limitless field of possibilities. I am an expression of this endless good. My life is a unique aspect of this divinity. And so all of its infinite nature is flowing, and I am aware of it for me and for all beings. And in particular, today, I take into my heart our communities in Europe and everywhere on the planet where there is strife and conflict. And so I open myself to this expression of peace. And I open myself to the possible transformation that comes when I dwell in this realm of peace. And I affirm today that this inner knower within me, this one that knows within me, this presence that is aware within me, is guiding me and all people, guiding me into the highest expression of myself. And so I pay attention today to the signs and the nudges and the prompts as I claim a journey of reclaiming my conscious awareness of the wholeness, which is the truth of my being. I pay attention to the nudges and the signs that assist me along the path. And I trust this consciousness of wholeness to gently and safely guide me into the knowing of what is mine to do, not only for my own journey of wholeness, but for the world. In deepest gratitude, I release this word of prayer with ease and peace. And so it is. If there is something that is incomplete in you, or if forgiveness is up for you, please take advantage of our World Ministry of Prayer. Make those phones ring off the hook. You can't overuse the World Ministry of Prayer. In my experience, when I've worked with forgiveness, I've taken advantage of every possible assist I could. It's so good to know that somebody's got your back in prayer. So good to know somebody knows the truth about you when you're having difficulty knowing the truth about yourself. So we're in it together. We must help each other, and it's a joy to do that. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. And for those of you who have the tradition of celebrating on a Sunday, may your Sunday be blessed and holy. And I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow.